Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be Virginia Beach going up against Chicago. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so here is Chicago. Here's Ingram. And he drains the quick shot.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And there it is for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Virginia Beach. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The drive by Ingram. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. George outside. Porzingis up top. Drops in the three.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected.
Virginia Beach foul call. Amari Stoudemire. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Chicago. Number 21.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Shoots. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Davis from long range. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here's Ingram from the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Ingram's got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Davis. Here's Shays. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Virginia Beach. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be Virginia Beach going up against Anchorage. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Virginia Beach with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. Tries it from 19. And the jumper is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Doncic. And Caro outside. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Eden. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. And it's good from the elbow.
And with that comfort that AD feels from mid-range, he's going to feast from there.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Over to the wing. Now here's Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Middleton from the outside. That one is off.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Turner. The three ball. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
So both teams making some changes here. And he makes all three.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Eaton. Kicks it to George. And the jam by George.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Inside. Here's Shays. They get it back. Kessler a screen. And here's Middleton. Another shot. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. Virginia Beach with the ball, trailing by 2. They set the screen. Pass to Mullen. Wide open look. And he gets the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams up top. Driving inside.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Here's Mullen. Fires the three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Anchorage on top, up 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Anchorage.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Mullen. All alone. Harper pulls it in.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Pass to Mullen. Kessler a screen from the high post. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
To the inside. Mutombo. Oh, Kessler with the block. Here's Harper. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Anchorage. Pass to George. There's the triple. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
Now Kessler. Here's the pick. No good from the wing. Anchorage leading by 3. Here's Mutombo. Misses the 3. Here's Harrington. No points so far. Poke loose. And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George for 3. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
The 3 from Banchero. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. .124 left to play in the first half of basketball. And finished off by Kessler.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to George. And another miss by Anchorage. And Virginia Beach with possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And there's a pick. Here's Harrington. Jacks up a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Banchero slicing in. Lets it go from deep. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Harper. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Harper's got his first basket. And Williams has got the ball here for Anchorage. Pass to Banchero. Here's Mutombo. Takes the 3. And Anchorage hits again from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Anchorage on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Anchorage leading by 5. The kick out to Banchero. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Banchero's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
In transition. Doncic, no good. And Virginia Beach with possession. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Now here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
He felt the defender closing out to him, and Banchero let it fly. That catch-and-shoot ability is a weapon.
Davis with room to shoot. Had the space there, but it's offline. Anchorage leading by 9. And that one's good. Ingram.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Lets it go from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Davis, that's good.
Good aggressiveness from Anthony Davis, ready to shoot it as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
And it's Ingram off the drive. And Middleton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Number 13, Paul George.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Harrington. Six to shoot. Here's Mullen. And the bucket is good. Mullen's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to George. Pass to Turner. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Anchorage. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Virginia Beach with the ball. 6-point game. It's stolen. And here they come. Ingram on the wing. Out to the right wing. Five to shoot. Here's Mutombo.
Substitution on the court.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Virginia Beach. They trail by 6. There's a screen. Here's Stoudemire. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now a timeout called by Anchorage. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break I heard Mike D'Antoni as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Anchorage leading by 3. Here's Eaton. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Shays with the bucket.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And it's Anchorage with the ball. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And he drives in. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Anchorage.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Now here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Now it's a 5-point Anchorage lead.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth. Eaton's shot is good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Davis. Looking to win the run. Rebounded by Ingram.
And you never want to give a shooter like him